Hey guys, and welcome back to Legends of IdleOn, and today I'm going to be trying for Arena Round 50, but first we have a lot of progress to catch up on. This video really covered quite a bit of progress here. So at this point I had Xylobones. I was working on the final steps for Flashy. At that point, that was still before the Flashy nerf, I think. Or I didn't know about it at this point. So I end up getting Flashy, which was good because I had like a ton of Xylobones in breeding. So finally got Flashy right as Flashy wasn't really quite as useful anymore. So, but I got it nonetheless, and it's still helpful because there are certain bonuses that rely on how many pets you have unlocked. So you can see how many Xylobones I had in here. So I was like, about time I got Flashy. So, what are we going to do next? Probably switch it up. Yeah, I switched it up to the whales. And we're going to focus on World 2 now, since there isn't as much point in pushing World 4. There's more useful stuff in World 1 and 2. So I made a first attempt here at the arena with Boomer, Flashy, Refiller, and Forager. Honestly, this might have been before that had happened, like the nerf had happened. I'm not sure if it was or it wasn't, but regardless, I didn't know how to do what I was doing very well. So basically, I did kind of okay, but I didn't really have the combos down correctly, because I think I was really supposed to be focusing on I assume refilling Flashy, but it didn't seem to quite work the way I was hoping for it to, or I didn't seem to be getting the Flashy refills quite right. But it was working okay nonetheless, just because Forager was tanking a little bit, but then Forager died on round 24, so I was like, alright. Yeah, Boomer was doing some damage, though, at least. It was working okay. But will it get to round 50? As you can probably tell, it's not going to, because it's only Boomer and Flashy left at this point. So I was still trying to use Flashy. I don't know if Flashy even did anything there. Maybe this was after the nerf and I just didn't realize it. But yeah, this strategy doesn't really work anymore, if it did at all in this part of the video. So I was still getting some damage there, but I only got to round 30. So I knew I needed a different strategy because that one wasn't really working. So I got up there to the moon, which was Mercenary, and trying to push for Sand Giant because I know Sand Giant is a Rattler, and Rattlers are kind of important for some of the meta strategies. So I wanted to make sure I had a Rattler under my belt. So pushing for the Sand Giant. And did I get it this time? No, I didn't get it that time. So I have some Flashies in there, some Moons, and some Sticks. So let's see what we've got this time. Going back in here to check on the cooking situation. Can we get a new recipe? Oh, we did, on a pretty low chance too. We got the donut. So it's new pet breeding odds. That seems like a pretty good one to have, especially with me trying to push some of these tougher to get pets. So that's good. Let's do some more recipes. And again, on a fairly low chance, it looked like we got the wild boar. So it's line width in the mainframe. And that's a pretty solid one to get, because that one also provides a bonus in the upgrade tab here, I think. So what else we got? We just got some more moons. I've been filling up my breeding area once again. pretty good there. We'll replace the flashies, I think, because I don't really need to push the World 4 line right this second. Really trying to focus in hard on that Sand Giant. So yeah, oh, there we go. We finally got it. This was the next session. We got the Sand Giant, so that should help us now to get some more meta strategies going. And I'll probably try and push up for Snelby next, since that's the mono, and that's another really meta pet at the moment. So upgrades here, we got Past Present Brood going. I got that to level 1. That's a helpful multiplier for World 2 and 3 pets. As you can see right there, 6.24x multiplier. That's a really helpful one. But yeah, we're not really anywhere close to the Snelby yet. I'm just trying to get a higher level Sand Giant, hopefully. And there it is, 8,200 Sand Giant. That'll be helpful. I've been working on my grind time levels here. Some people said this bubble isn't really worth it, but you know what? I've been doing a lot of active leveling with my characters with crystal mobs, so I'm like, well, maybe I should put some points into grind time, try to get that up there a little bit if I'm going to be using it a lot. However, I really got to remember to take it off of characters I'm no longer using it on, because it's kind of useless if I'm not active farming. So let's try and see if we can get a higher level fleeter. Really hoping for something a little bit better. A lot of trash level 1s. I guess we'll use that for now. Still hoping for something better mostly. So we have our setup here with the whales again. And that's going okay. Let's keep trying. Oh, there's a better fleeter. So we can upgrade that fleeter. Get that one put in here. And then let's give the arena another try and see what happens here. So Rattler, Forager, Fleeter, Refiller seems to be going okay. I'm using the Forager to heal the Refiller, getting off some good Fleeters to speed everything up. That's working well enough. The problem starts to become that the Forager can't keep up with the amount of damage that the Fleeter is taking. The Refiller is taking, and they start hitting it for more and more. That's been the main thing I figured out with some of the sort of tankier, like the ones where you try and heal with a Forager, is that eventually the damage seems to outscale the amount of HP, or at least the amount of healing that the Forager can do, or that the pet you have in front has. Like, it outscales its HP, and then it eventually like one hits it. And yeah, healing doesn't really help if you're getting one hit or two hit very much. So that's kind of been the problem with that particular strategy. I think I would need a pet in front that had much more HP. So was testing out the dungeon situation here. And we have this big party. We got tons and tons of stuff down here. And I managed to get through the fourth frog. Honestly, I meant to make a video the first time I beat the fourth frog, and I'm pretty sure I just forgot. But, like, I'm pretty sure I just, like, passed right through the clip somehow. Anyways, so we got to that sort of new part there at the end, and I got a 5 roll out of that, which I thought was pretty cool. Not a whole lot, but at the same time, we got to the end of that sort of new part of the dungeon, and man, the mobs there are strong. So, having another go here, this time with Looter, Refiller, Mono. I'm going to see how well this goes. As you can tell, these are the highlights from a number of different days. Like, obviously, can't play the arena multiple times in one day. I'm doing my best to try and catch up because already today there has been a new update, and I'm like, gosh dang it, still like 4 videos behind. So, trying to make some ground up. As you can see though, unfortunately, that one did worse than the previous one. Round 37, so I still need some adjustments. Goes to show, even though mono's been very good for me, the exact arrangement of pets matters, and also some RNG matters as well. So as you can see, they're 96.5 million cooking speed per hour. It keeps going up like exponentially. It's pretty wild. The cooking speed just starts to get seriously crazy. So I was working on cabbages, still 123 mil cooking speed per hour. This was an update. The next session up. So there's cabbage again. What's it now? 132 mil per hour. Really just increasing like wild now. So I changed there. You can see 382k build rate. I wanted to put some build rate temporarily at least back in. Also because I had some cogs that were pretty good for the build rate bonus. And then also getting a flaggy rate up there and working on some flags. You can see I have some area flag bonus cogs down as well. So trying to do a little bit more variety for a bit, and then maybe we'll go back to just XP at some point. 63 million green mushroom kills. Really been working on that one. And then let's see the lab situation there. 220% bonus from the green mushrooms. So it's getting up there for sure. And you could also see I had a platinum egg there. I'm trying to, and a gold egg. I'm trying to go for that achievement, but I think it's gonna take a while. 149 mil cooking XP per hour. Because what I discovered is not all the eggs level up equally. You can get through and get some that are going on like the purple, but you can have some that are still at silver. They don't level necessarily very evenly. And then you can start missing a bunch of egg upgrades if they roll empty. So it's kind of risky. So here we go. Looter, Mono, Fleeter. This ended up being the big one for me right here. As you'll see, I've sped this up because it starts to lag very heavily. And as we go along, I had to speed it up more and more. So already around 26, as you can see, cruising pretty much. Just cruising through this while the Fleeter's taking damage. But it is going pretty well so far, I would say. Mostly crushing up through round 40 there. You can see really crushing it. Over 8k on 3 of the pets, 7k on the other pet. 44, one of the tough rounds. The Fleeter goes down, but that's not stopping me from absolutely just hammering it right here. 45. So I broke through 44, 46. As you can see, it's lagging heavily, and it's already being sped up by quite a bit. 47. It's really slow into a crawl. 48. Aw, man, the mono's taking some serious damage right here. At this point, though, I was pretty much relying on the stuff I had out there to hope it would beat 50. Like, just like all the curse things. 49. At this point, I was speeding it. I had to speed this clip up by over 5,000% while editing it. Because it actually took like 30 minutes in real time. I kid you not. I thought I was going to have to just like exit out and drop it, but somehow it recovered a couple of times and managed to keep going, even though I thought maybe it was going to crash. And are we going to get it? Yeah, there it is. We got it And what happened was the game actually crashed. I kid you not. It showed round 51 and the game just closed. It closed and just exited out to Discord. So there that was there. You can see my best round defeated 50. I did in fact get it. Unlocks the 5th pet battle slot. So yeah, looter, mono, fleeter worked for me. I think you can also use refiller, maybe forager as well. But I think refiller might also be a popular option. So there it is. Longer video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next up, I'll be taking on Frosty Peaks. So that should be interesting with the 5 pet battle slots. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the video about this, comments about this video. And I will see you guys in the next video.